The Modern Family, and one of the most unusual and provocative new family arrangements that's out there. Polyamory, it's called, in which multiple lovers live together openly under one roof. Two women and a man, perhaps. Or in the example we're going to check out tonight, a woman and two men. Well, if that doesn't sound complicated enough, they're raising a child all together. Controversial. Here's ABC's Abby Boudreau for our series, Modern Sex in America.
Want to read it anymore?
This is the story of Jaya, her lover John, her son Eamon,
Here's Dada,
and her other lover Ian, Eamon's dad. They're one big happy polyamorous family. A woman, her two heterosexual boyfriends, and a child. Living together in a comfortable suburban home just outside Los Angeles.
The sun is starting to reflect on that building.
What do you say to people who believe that your relationship and the way that you're living your life is wrong?
Thank you for sharing your opinion. I mean, what else? We're not here to convert people and tell people that monogamy is wrong. Totally valid choice.
It's not like we've slept with hundreds of people and it's this crazy sexual thing. I'm looking for what helps me be the best human that I could possibly be.
Here's how it started. Jaya has been in a committed relationship with John for years, but Jaya wanted to have a baby, and John didn't. Now stay with us here. So John suggested Jaya find another lover, and she did. Enter Ian. 3 years ago, Jaya and Ian conceived Eamon. And they're not the only ones doing this. By some estimates, there are more than 500,000 polyamorous arrangements in the U.S. For Jaya, that means limitless love.
I stopped searching for the one. I can have the one, and I can also have the one, and the one, and the one.
Unlike polygamy, like in HBO's Big Love,
We think it's time to move.
So you're all ganging up on me.
where one man marries multiple women, polyamory means many loves. It's an open arrangement for both the men and the women.
Our house is a little backwards in that all the bedrooms are downstairs instead of upstairs. When it comes to intimacy, we actually schedule intimacy time.
Like on a calendar.
Yeah, so and sometimes we have spontaneous moments here and there, but I actually like scheduling it because I can look forward to it.
I know how you like massage.
Yeah, I need massages.
Yeah, well, we can do red hot touch massages.
Yeah.
For years, Jaya and John were the primary couple.
Is it hard to share someone that you love that much?
Yeah, it can be. It can be tough.
Ironically, even though John didn't want a child,
I love you.
when Eamon was born, he quit his job to take care of him full time. Jaya has her two lovers, but how do the men feel about each other?
Would you two be friends if it wasn't for her?
I don't think we'd be hangout buddies.
Really?
They're very different.
We're very different people.
Very, very different.
What do you think, John?
Way too chatty.
But in this three-headed household, who takes charge?
Do you consider yourself more the alpha dog in this family?
Yes.
Well, Jaya's kind of the alpha dog, too.
Yeah, we're both alphas.
So what does that make John?
John, I think self-admittedly would say that he's somebody who gets fulfillment out of being in service, doing things for people.
As we said, this gets complicated.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Tonight, Jaya and Ian are setting out for their weekly date.
We're gonna go get some food.
Can I come with you?
You're gonna stay here and watch movie night.
It's movie night.
Thanks for watching him.
And while John doesn't seem too happy about it,
Thank you.
it allows Jaya and Ian some time alone. And at the end of the evening, some real intimacy.
What are some of the common misconceptions about your relationship?
It's not a committed relationship, just as deeply committed, or sometimes more committed than others.
I eat pickles.
When we visited, little Eamon seemed like a happy, well-adjusted young boy. But they do wonder how all of this will affect their son.
Unfortunately, sometimes people are cruel and not always loving.
This is a train.
Oh, it's a train now.
What is the modern family today? We've got stepmoms, stepdads, we've got gay parents raising children, we've got the family today is a totally different thing than what it was years and years ago. How much do you know about sex and where did you learn about it?
For Jaya, none of this is strange. Not so surprisingly, she's a professional sexologist.
I do have lessons.
But in this triangle, they all agree on certain rules, practicing safe sex and steering clear from monogamous partners. Still, having multiple lovers can create insecurities.
Do you feel Jaya spends more quality time with Ian?
I think so, right now especially. There's part of me that just kind of wants to go back to that, like, that was my girlfriend.
That sounds awfully monogamous.
I know.
Do you think that your partners are happy?
I know that Ian is very, very happy. John, I don't know. That's something, like, it's hard to pick his brain. Sometimes I wonder. He wants to have another child. And so that's why I'm questioning, because I know for sure that I don't want to have a child.
And now if she doesn't want to have any more children, where does that leave you?
I don't know.
Soon, this modern family may get even bigger, with John on the lookout for a new partner, Ian with a girlfriend on the side, and of course Jaya, always open for more love. Like we said, it's complicated. For Nightline, Abby Boudreau, ABC News, Los Angeles.